Hi guys, we are at week 10. So cool. And this week, I'm sorry, I'm having to get really creative here because she's facing forward. This week we took Esme to her wellness visit and found out that she is 15 pounds, 10 ounces, so whoa. She's like at the top of the chart, 100 percentile across the board for pretty much everything. So it's kind of funny. Although I'm not surprised. I mean, she started at 11 pounds, so that's kind of crazy. So it's Halloween. Happy Halloween. Not today, but Monday. And we had Wyatt's Halloween day at school. That was really fun. I love doing DIY projects, and it was great because I just asked Wyatt, what do you want to be for Halloween? And he was like, I want to be a cat. I want to be a cheetah cat. And I was like, great. Let's make your costume. And so, if he asked me to be something else, I'm not really sure what I would have done. I may have tried to make his costume, really depending on what it was. But I got black felt, and it was adhesive felt. And I sat him down with some kid scissors, and we talked about what we're going to do. And so I let him cut for a while, and then I cut out circles all over and pulled off the sticky. I let him put them on the onesie, and it was great. It was such a fun project to do together. And that same day, it was a rainy day, and they didn't have school that day, and so he was like trying to be creative of things to do in the house, and he was pretending to fish off the back of the couch. So I was like, okay, let's make fish and make a fishing pole, and let's fish like we're in a boat. And so he was so excited. So I went and drew fish on paper, and then we cut them out because that was our project, was cutting that day. And then I put tape on the end of a key and hung it from one of his little mops, like his kid mop, Melissa and Doug, those kid mops. And he used that as his fishing pole. And then he would take it and hold the key over one of the fish and then stick it to the fish and catch it, and he would be so excited. So it was fun. It was like a, cool little thing, like project to do, and then something to play, the two of us. But I'm always looking for cool, inventive things like that to do at home with him. So if you have ideas or stuff that you do with your kids, please write it to us, send us an email. I'll even put a whole bunch of stuff in a post, because I think it would be really cool to have, little at-home projects and stuff that you can play with your kids. So send it on over to us. That would be great. Okay, so the surprise that I wanted to tell you all is that last night I went and recorded a podcast with Daniela Ruah. The two of us did a podcast on our birth stories. And that was a podcast for the informed pregnancy with Dr. Elliot Berlin. And so when he posts that up, then I will let everybody know. It'll probably be in a couple of weeks. But I'll give you a heads up when it's going to be released, and it'll probably be a couple of released a couple of days apart. So, but Danny and I talk about our experiences, our births, the differences, our surprises, and we have Dave Olson with us, my brother-in-law. So that was really cool, and both of the babies were there, Sierra and Esme. I didn't forget her name. It was just slipping me for a minute because of the mommy brain. Okay, sorry, I had to take a little pause there for Miss Esme. She wasn't very happy that I forgot her name all of a sudden. something that a mommy and me teacher once asked me when I had Wyatt, or she'd asked all of us, but she said, you know, have you guys gone out to the grocery store to lunch or something with your babies yet? And I remember at the time we were all like, we barely have made it to mommy and me class. I don't know if we can pull it together to do this whole, you know, getting out and about thing when we have a newborn. So I thought about that today because today I took Wyatt and Esme to lunch on Montana, and it was fun to get out with them and kind of do something where it was just the three of us. And you know, even when things aren't going perfectly, then you just feel even more like a mom and that you're doing this. And we're all in this together, right? I mean, you know, it's not always going to be perfect. Today was actually pretty great. I mean, Wyatt was so excited about, you know, getting out and going to lunch, and she slept pretty much the whole time, which was cool. But it's just, it's quite an adventure. Nothing goes quickly, you know, there's no like quick errand to run. It's like, oh, okay, we're ready to go. Well, I need to breastfeed the baby, and you know, you have to be patient, and you know, I'm gonna do this, and then we get to go. So, you know, it's like, I don't know, it's cool. But I would say that it definitely, once you do it with two of them, then you're like, okay, I'm good. I got this. I think I can do this. And if it totally goes awry, then it's, you know, it's like my mommy and me teacher had told me before. She's like, maybe you just make it to the grocery store parking lot. Maybe you don't even go inside because everything is falling apart. Maybe you turn around and go home, but at least you tried. At least you got out. So I would say that I would give that same encouragement to any new mom of two, or a new mom of a new baby of one. So just getting out for the first time, at least you gave it a shot. And, you know, next time, maybe it'll be a little bit better. Positivity. That's the way to think about it. Okay, so there you go. Oh, there you go. She's about to fall asleep again. Did anyone carve pumpkins with their kids? Because I tried this, and it was a really exciting little, you know, adventure. My friend came over, and a couple of my friends came over, and we did some pumpkin carving. So we did doing the dots all over the page, and then went in and carved around the stenciled area. And Wyatt was really into doing the dots, and he was into scooping out the seeds. And then, you know, once it got to the cutting it, it's really hard to cut them. And you're using like that little kit, you know, so I'm not talking about using a knife, but like this kit that has the little thing that's kid safe. And that was really tough. So then it became the mom's job, and then it took us like a half hour, 45 minutes to carve these pumpkins. And I mean, it was fun, and they looked really good, but it's definitely not a kid activity. And then afterwards, let's see, Halloween we only did this like on last Saturday. Today's Friday. Okay, so like a week ago. We did it a week ago. It's too early because now my pumpkin has black mold inside of it, so we've had to throw it away. It's not even Halloween yet. It's a major Halloween decoration fail. I must have done something wrong because that shouldn't happen, right? I mean, black mold inside of the pumpkin after only a week? I don't know. Maybe I had too high of expectations for my pumpkin. Right? Okay, so let's see. Next week is 11 weeks. Is that what it is? Yeah. Next week is 11 weeks. And I'll be back with, I don't know, more information, and I'm sure a lot more crazy things that happened during the week with my two animals. All right, thanks. I'm out.